I'm going to start by applying my Bamsi Wax, but if you have a brow gel, kindly you can just use it, okay? So after applying onto my eyebrows just like so, I'll take my spoolie and I'm going to brush my eyebrows, towards the front part just like so. So I'm going to brush it upwards, okay? So after that, I'll take my powder palette from Zickel and I'm going to use the powder that matches my skin tone. So after taking my powder, I'm going to just dab the excess powder and I'm going to use the remaining to apply it onto my eyebrows so that it will be smooth, for me to draw the eyebrows, okay? So I'm using Davis eye pencil color number 1 to draw my eyebrows. So I have an eyebrow tutorial that I posted, which I'm going to link it in the description box down below. You can just go ahead and check it out. It's a detailed eyebrows tutorial. So hey loves, welcome back again to another video. My name is Yana Tungo. If you're new here, you're most welcome. If not, welcome back. So please, now that you're here, be sure you're subscribed to this channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video to your friends and family, and I will truly appreciate all your support here. Right about now, I want to conceal my eyebrows, so I'm using a concealer that is 2 shades darker than my skin tone to conceal the lower part of my eyebrows just like so. And guys, like I've said, I have a detailed eyebrows tutorial which I'm going to leave it in the description box, so you can go and check it out if you want to know how, or rather if you want to learn how to do your eyebrows. So I have a detailed eyebrow tutorial. Be sure to check it out and I promise you're going to learn so much, okay? So after I've done with the concealing the lower part of my eyebrows, I'll take my wet wipes and I'm going to clean my flat, or rather my angle brush, okay? So onto our upper part of our eyebrows, I'm going to be using a concealer that is 2 shades darker than my skin tone, and I'm going to use my my small angle brush and I'm going to place the product, after which I'll start now cleaning the upper part of my eyebrows, guys. So it is so easy, like you all can see, very easy. We all know having makeup product is quite expensive, so I'm using very affordable makeup products, and this video is only for beginners because you're going to be maximizing the little products that you have, okay? So guys, right about now, I'm just filling in my brows with my eye pencil, okay? So after which I'll take my spoolie and I'm going to brush the brows just like so. Okay, now that we're done with our eyebrows, I'm going to start by prepping my skin. So I'll be using this moisturizer by Nivea and I'm going to apply it onto my face just to leave my face hydrated and moisturized. Then the next step will be to prime our face, okay? So once that is done, we'll go in again now with our foundation and I'm going to apply it just like so. So I'm just going to apply it onto my cheeks, right? Just like you can see in the video. And then I'm using my damp beauty blender to blend in the foundation. One thing with makeup is blending. The moment you blend your makeup well, then everything is just going to sit at its rightful place, okay? So blending is like key at this point. So I'm just blending in the foundation, blend. The next step will be to contour my face. So you want to contour around your hairline, onto your cheekbone, and lastly below your jawlines, okay? So contouring just helps to add warmth into your face. So I'm using my powder palette again, and I'm using a powder that is 2 shades darker than my skin tone.
Your smile lit up like a sunrise glow, touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight. Every moment with you feels just right. I'm going to use a concealer that is 2 shades lighter than my skin tone to highlight my under eyes, onto my chin, on my forehead, and of course on the bridge of my nose, of which you guys are going to see. If you're bumping onto this channel for the very first time, so I do create hair tutorials, but once in a while I'll be throwing in some makeup tutorials here and there. So be sure to stick around for this and many more amazing beauty content. Where the stars take their flight. Every moment with you. Once I'm done with applying the concealer, I'll go ahead and use powder that is again 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. I'm going to set the places that we had applied
the concealer. And this is the point where I tell you guys to trust the process, because I know I look so weird right now, but just trust the process and see how this makeup is going to turn out by the time we are done. So right about now I'm just contouring my nose, and then after which, so you remember I told you that we are going to maximize the little products that you have. So I'm going to use my eyeshadow as my blush. So yeah, if you don't have a blush and you have eyeshadow that has colors, you know, so I'm going to be using my pink, you know, eyeshadow, and I'm going to use it as my blush, guys. Okay, so after which I'll just take the powder that you know, matches my skin tone. I'm going to use it to set my face just like so. And don't forget the rule that whatever you do on your face, you also do it on your neck. Okay, so after which, guys, I'll just go ahead and do my eyeshadow. So I was just going for a simple, you know, nude eyeshadow look. So I'm using my concealer again as my eyeshadow base. So I'm just I'll let this video play so that you guys can see what I am doing. So I was just going for like a very subtle nude, you know, look for my eyeshadow.
Heartbeats sink into this melody. You and I forever, wild and free.
Do you still remember when I told you we're going to maximize the little products that we have? Eye pencil is what we're going to use to align our eyes. Okay, so after that I'll just take my mascara and I'm going to just brush my lashes just like so. And then after which we're going to do our lips, and again we're going to use our eyeliner to align our lips. I'm telling you guys, so we are going to, like I told you, we're just maximizing the little products that we have. Okay, so after I've aligned my lips, I'll just go ahead and take my lipstick and I'm going to apply it just like so. And then just to spice up this, you know, this lip kind of situation going on here, I'll be using my lip gloss. I'm going to apply it on the top. Okay, just like so. So guys, the next step will be to set my face using my setting spray. Okay, and then after that I'll just fan my face to let it dry for a while, and then once I'm done I'll just go ahead and use the powder that matches my skin tone, and I'm going to use it to set my face just like you can see in the video. And guys, this was basically it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for keeping me company. I'll see you again in my next one. Bye for now and take care.